here Monday morning. A and B slicks are lining up right now. A and B radials coming up shortly after. We got Matt here working on his tune. What we got going on?
Okay, guys, so we talked and we think we want to start where we left off last year. We ran I think my pass was a 920 at like 149, 150 mile an hour. We're going to assume the track prep's going to be the same as it was last year. So I want to go, I've got my data log from last year when we ran a good pass. Looks like we were launching at 3,300 RPM. Target boost level looks like was 150 kPa. Let me see what 150 is. 150 kPa, 7 pounds of boost. So I'm going to set the RPM launch at 3,300 with 7 pounds of boost off the trans brake. We're going to ramp into 18 pounds of boost. The only thing that was different this year that we're going to have to look at is I'm going to let the air shifter auto shift the transmission. We're going to try to shift at 7,500 RPM, somewhere in there. And we're also going to look at the ECU is smart based on gear ratios and RPM. It can try to tell me what gear that it's in. You know, when you're driving around, that doesn't work too good because of converter slip. But when we're wide open down the track, I think it's going to be pretty good. We're not going to have it do anything yet, but we're going to get that data from this log. And if it looks good, then when we see the shift solenoid go and we see that it shows a changed gear, then we're probably going to try to run boost by gear later on in the week. Because when we go up to like 22, 23 pounds, that's probably going to be too much in first gear and it's going to knock the tires off. So if we can do boost by gear, we'll set it to like 18 or 17 in first and then let it come in hard in second gear. So, you know, let me make those changes real quick. We're going to see what happens on this first lick.
All right, see how it goes. So we're going to try to set the front shocks. I'm going to set the compression at 5, and I'm going to set the rebound at 10. So the compression is going to be a little softer, so the car will sit back down if it goes too high. The rebound seemed to work pretty good at the track last time when we had it on that 9, 10, 11 setting, somewhere in there. So I'm going to start in the middle and see what we get. Also, we might have to change the limiters. I've got it set, looks like about 3 or 4 inches of extension there. We might have to take some of that out, but hopefully that rebound will slow it down to come up really hard. But I don't know if you can see that. There's the chains and the limiters up there. We're going to see how this starts. We're going to start on 5 compression and 10 rebound and work our way from there. Counterclockwise 4 positive. Well, I keep climbing under here. I keep forgetting what direction's which on these things.
Iron, we have unlimited iron. We have 11 cars. Modified, there are 10 cars. Pro Street, 13 cars. Super Street, 21 cars. Stick shift, where's Frank? Frank, we got 25 cars in the stick shift. Holy crap.
David, do you remember how many were in your class last year?
I do not.
You got second though, didn't you? Probably a good thing you didn't have to fight off 80 guys this week.
Think about it, actually, I think it was like 100.
Was it?
Just over 100.
Really?
We had all these, and you guys have a great week.
All right, guys, hopefully you'll be able to see this dash. We're gonna do a 2-step check here. I'm hoping for 3,300 RPM and like 10 pounds of boost over there. It should be 150 kPa here on the map. So we'll see if that works. I gotta let the car get a little temp in it before it'll let me have boost control. Everybody always knows you got a 2-step. Test your 2-step in the morning. So never fails. We gotta do it too. My freaking messages are blowing up on here. Poor Boys Racing Channel is on the chat while I'm trying to do race stuff. All right, let's get in first. Hold the brake. Here we go. That looked pretty good to me. We'll see what the boost was on that. Later, boys.
up. So that run is not going to be what Dan Hirsch is going to want to turn.
All right, guys, we're in the staging lane. We're like next 2 or 3 up, and just try to get a good A to B pass. 18 pounds, little lower boost. Just hopefully we can hook up. We're going to be in the right lane. I think a lot of people have been spinning in the right lane, but I've got traction control, so we're going to see if that works. Looks like I'm racing a pretty nasty fox body. I don't know if David had some problems. I think he might have broke something. I don't know, the track officials, yeah, they're pushing him back. That's not good. It's not good at all.
The deal's on there, and he makes a that one. That'll bring up a little 235 tire car up that one. Out of the motor race chassis shell. Yeah, these guys.
Now I'm having to swap lanes again. This is getting crazy. I hope David's car is okay. All right, here we go, guys. Oh God, did I blow it? I think I might have hit overboost. Something happened. Might have hit boost cut. It came off the line good though. Still running. I got oil pressure. It had to have been boost cut. Had to hit boost cut. Dang, man. I was on a rip. That was on a rip. Freaking boost cut. It's got to be it. I don't know where I get my slips at here. I've never raced this track. All right, guys, so here's that pass. It had to hit boost cut or something. I got to get on the log and see. But look at that 8th mile. I mean, that was a fast 8th mile at 96 mile an hour. We were freaking 25 mile an hour down in the 8th, and it still went 6.2. So 81 mile an hour in the quarter. We got to get that boost cut figured out. Man, that probably was a rip right there. With it dropping that much mile an hour and still running that time in the 8th. We got to get it worked out, but man, we gonna book. Car's still running though, still got oil pressure, and just the safety's kicked in. All right, so John and I are gonna put a little more fuel in the car. On the pass, it was on a rip. Still ran a 6.2 at like 90 something mile an hour, like 91, when usually that would be 115. So it hit fuel safeties is what it ended up being. It got a little too lean, and the ECU is trying to save the engine, which is fine. I'm fine with that. That's good. It should do that. We looked at the log. The voltage was maybe a little concerned. We were down at like 13.5 volts. We're not sure maybe if that was the onboard air kicking on, or if we had too low of fuel. We put 5 gallons in when we got here, but maybe it sloshed around. We're gonna add some more fuel right now just to be sure. And on the next pass, we're gonna have the compressor come up, and then we're gonna pull the switch for it so that it can't come on while we're making the pass. So we'll make sure it has a full tank of air, but we wanna be able to rule that out too and see if it does the same thing. I have another fuel pump if it really comes to that. I've got some fuel filters. So if we see the fuel pressure acting crazy again, then I guess at the hotel, we might start digging into the fuel system. Hopefully not. Maybe this will be a clean one, but yeah, we'll see what happens on when we get to go to the all run. We're waiting on the other classes to go, and then we'll be able to get up there with just mass chaos of everybody. But we'll see what happens. See ya. That's fast.
So he's looking for an 8-mile time. You're going to hear what pops up on the scoreboard. He wants something in the 8-mile, the low 5 to 520 range. For the Camaro, but not a bad lap.
Come on, baby. Yes, baby, yes, 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 yes! Woo! Yes! Yes! Got it! Woo! Freaking got it! Yes! That was moving. That was freaking moving. Thank you, thank you. Yes, that was worth the wait. Yes. Gosh, I'm so glad we got that. I am so glad we got that. Yes. Man, I was so worried we waited like 4 hours for nothing. It went through. Didn't hit any safeties. Went through. I don't even care if that was just 990. I'm just happy it went down the track. That's what this is so much about, man. It's so frustrating. And it's just, you're trying so hard and you don't know why things are acting up when you didn't have problems with them before. Pushing through, man. Pushing through. I want to see what this time is. I can't wait. God, I hope it's, I don't know. We're just going to see. We're just going to see. I got idling 32 pounds oil pressure, so she's still kicking. She's still kicking. Let's go get weighed in. I gotta wait for my class. Big old heavy girl. Sorry, I had to weigh. I hope it's in there. You got it? Thanks, man.
The last one.
Last ticket. I'm not looking at it yet. I'm not looking at it yet. I'm gonna get over here with the guys and then I'm gonna look at it. I don't know what it is. Hopefully it's, I mean, it's 9 something. It's 9 something. All right. Do I dare look or do I wait? I can't wait. I can't. I gotta look. I've never been so excited for a 950, but I'll take it. 60 foot was garbage. 1.5 to the 60, 156 to the 60 actually. 6.1 in the 8 at 115, and 9.5 at 144. But that pass will at least work. We can build from that. We'll look at the logs and see if the fuel acted up like it did before. We did differently. We didn't turn the air compressor on for the shifting and the dome control. So we'll look at that. I did hear it tickle the rev limiter, so I may need to open the shift points up a little bit more. But all in all, it did pretty good. Let's just hope that fuel pressure stayed up in the 55s at that boost level. We'll get back to you later. Right here is how you drive and tune at the same time. Give me a little more gas in there.
Marina, I think is what it was. First checkpoint of the night. It is 8:45, and we still got a lot more driving to go. That's what happens when you go and wait till the all run. You get this bull crap late night drive. But hey, it's nice and cool. Making the best of it, and we'll see y'all at the next checkpoint. Adios, amigos.
Alright, here we are.
Here we are on the side of the road,
Somewhere in South Florida with no fuel.
in the middle of nowhere. We got gas though.
But we're not the only ones.
We got company. Look at these nice LEDs Mr. Tollefson put in for me. It is, so I can fill up on the side of the road.
You know, Taylor titled the video "Out of Fuel,"
Did he?
and I just texted him. I said, "We are literally out of fuel, pulling over now."
John,
Yeah.
how's your first day of drag driving?
I'm tired, boss.
What'd you think?
It's awesome.
It's gonna just get worse, probably.
Great.
It's gonna be more tired.
Well, you ain't never done this before?
No, this is his first time, Robbie.
Shit.
He might be done after this one. I don't know.
Do you
We'll
race?
Yeah,
No.
he likes to race.
Just asking. I didn't know.
So it's 12:04, Super 8. Thank God. Yeah, it's bedtime. Finally made it. Cussing me, my stupid car wants to freaking cut off going down the track. Let's don't do that tomorrow. Yeah, see y'all later. We're going to bed.